Top of the morning, everyone. It is June the 16th. Touchstones reading from a child of God and a recovering alcoholic addict with that hot morning coffee. Let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. It's not hard. When I'm not hitting, I don't hit nobody. But when I'm hitting, I hit anybody. That's from Willie Mays. It seems like some days everything goes our way. Everything falls together in a way that makes life easier for us. Other days are just the opposite. On a bad day, we seem to be all thumbs. In our spiritual practice, we know we don't control all that goes on around us. We are vulnerable to accidents, random misfortune, and illness. Yet, when we don't fight against the events of our lives, somehow things go better for us. We can remember that as difficult as a day may be, we are never alone because nothing can separate us from our higher power. When we accept the bad things that come, even though they are unfair, we give them less power in our lives. Then we are free to go forward and leave more room for the good things. Today, I'll accept the problems I must confront and leave room for the good things. Amen. Excellent reading, which I love them all. What I thought about when I was reading this was the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's a lot. That's huge. Because you can't change people, places, and things. So let me deal with what's coming at me, the way it's coming at me, and the way I got to deal with it. But what's great now for me is there's no knee-jerk reactions. I used to be a reactor real quick. Wouldn't even think about consequences or anything. Now, I have I don't know the right word for it, but I can pick up a phone. I pause, I pick up a phone and say, hey, what's going on? What do I do? What do you think about this? What would you do? It's a huge difference in this person right here than it was over 2.5 years ago, and long time ago. So yeah, this is huge. Accept the problems and must confront. That's the other thing. When I was out there drinking and drugging, I didn't confront any problems. I would just push them aside, keep on pushing them back, just push them all the way back there. And I don't know if I thought about it, maybe they might go away or I would forget about them, but subconsciously they're there. You just not going to deal with them. Just pretend, the old hide and seek game as a kid, But you don't ever want to find them problems. Well, I tell you what, after 40 years of drinking and drugging, they creep back up, let me tell you. And all along, I knew they were there. I just didn't want to confront them. What the reading says. So, and then the last portion of that last sentence is leave room for the good things. What I've realized in recovery is I am worthy. I'm allowed to have good things. And what good things is all relevant to what I think are good. It could be bad for somebody else, but we're all individuals and we all like different things. That's what this world. That's why the world goes round and round. So leave room for the good. Treat yourself to something. Give yourself a pat on the back. And also don't forget to give somebody else a pat on the back. Or treat them to something. So it's not that hard. And just remember, you're worthy. I'm worthy. We're all worthy. And we all deserve to be happy. So, yeah. I love y'all. I hope you have a safe and blessed day. Peace.